Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to the 1111 portal. So this portal is extremely powerful. This is a cosmic wink, a wake-up call that we get from the universe to pay attention to our thoughts and to our intentions as we pivot from perfectionism to presence. And I will say, it is not just one day. The 1111 portal opens on November 11th. However, it carries us all the way forward to the 1212 portal, the Ascension Gate portal in December. Before we get started though, I just also want to say thank you guys so much to each and every one of you for being here, for being a part of this family. Truly, each and every one of you make a difference. You make me melt, and I love you back. So welcome to the November 11th, 1111 portal, the Awakening Gate portal. So this is a doorway to higher consciousness, and I will also say it's a great awakening to your true power. The veil is going to be thin today. I am just going to say it. I am not going to sugarcoat it, especially under the master number of November 11th, of the master number of 11. So there's this bridge being formed between the physical and the spiritual. Expect to feel your intuition being awakened and tapped in to your higher consciousness and to the interconnectedness of all living things. This is when we're all tapped in together to our true power, the power of us. This is where, from the cosmos right away, Spirit is saying guilt is a normal thing. Part of it is also releasing those limited beliefs, what you did do, what you didn't do, etc. Just breathe. Breathe in, let it go, so that you can truly walk forward into your new you, your true power. Don't hold back. Don't hold on. This is where you're going to be tapped in, and it's an energy, a day where spiritual breakthroughs, greater understanding is on the horizon for each and every one of us. The universe is listening during this portal very intently, and the universe is listening intently to align, accelerate, and respond to the frequency you create, that you formulate for your biggest dreams as they become your reality. So that's why I say before, pay attention to your thoughts and your intentions, because they will be manifesting much faster than you realize, and much, how to put it? So because of the amplification of the double 11, this is where it's crucial to pay attention to your thoughts and your intentions as they manifest, because they're going to be coming in faster than your awareness is, faster than you're even aware of your manifestations. It is like this mirror energy where what you send, especially with the veil being so thin, gets mirrored back to you in almost like quantum entanglement kind of speed. It's like two molecules on opposite ends of the universe that automatically align to each other. It's like, phew, done kind of thing. And just expect it to come in fast. That's all I'm going to say. So this is where it's not just a window or a moment. It's going to be energetically aligned all the way into December, on December 12th, when we experience that Ascension Gate portal. Over this next month, we'll all be experiencing this cultural penetration. Oh my goodness. Mercury retrograde, seriously. If anyone else is struggling with Mercury retrograde, put a heart in the comments below. I am with you. I cannot tell you. So it almost wants to make me break out my Lanta kind of situation here, but I'm not going to do it, I promise. But this experience, this November 11th portal, it's this cultural penetration of I'm doing it again, of symmetry, synchronicities, and meaningful coincidences. So this is the time truly to remain open, be aware, see what comes in, and let it inform you. These are going to be synchronicities that give structure to the felt sense and experience that something more, something bigger, something greater is going on between each and every one of us and for every single one of us. We're being nudged to wake up to our deepest purpose, our spiritual path, to release limiting beliefs. Like I said before with the Cosmo Oracles, it's not about what you did do, what you didn't do. Let it go, leave it in the past, surrender it so that you can step freely, uninhibited, into a new version of yourself. And as we all connect in that unity of that collective energy, we all awaken at once, we realize that our true power in how we shape our reality together is by utilizing the greatest value, the fuel of energy and consciousness, and that's our attention. If that resonates, by all means, and that just gave you goosebumps like it did me, put a heart in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, because right away, this portal is all about that collective consciousness. It's a great awakening. We're all going to feel it, and we're all coming into it together. We're all aligning together, not just with our own dreams and our own lives, but in all of our contributions for each and every one of us here. This is where, with the Knight of Wands, as you can see, this is the time to take action, time to take charge, time to really truly look at what you want to experience next with all of that dynamic energy, with all of your creativity aligned and awakened, with all of your motivation being driven towards taking swift action, thriving on change, and igniting that inner divine light, that inner fire, knowing why you're here, what you're made of, what you're meant to do. Most importantly, knowing that you're enough. Especially for Virgos, this is going to really highlight us or urge us to pivot away from that ideal of perfectionism and to just hold presence in all our action, in all our movement, our intentions, our thoughts, and our daily lives in the here and now, in what we do, in what we manifest. This is being inspiration in action at its finest. So this is where, especially when it comes to whatever's been inhibiting you, limiting belief-wise, especially being overly critical of ourselves, right? Waiting for this perfect moment or when we achieve this perfection, whatever weighs us down, it's time to truly ask, like, is that ideal of perfectionism helping or inhibiting, right? Is it making me feel helpless? Especially too, remember when you manifest, we'll talk about this more. I've got a really cool ritual to do for this, so stay tuned as well with working with this energy. But if what comes to mind is when you manifest, paying attention to your thoughts, your intentions, make sure, especially in the next month, that they're coming from a place of what you want to experience next, not what you fear would happen, right? Desperate people do desperate things. Remember, if you're going through any type of hardship, anything that's making you feel helpless, whether it be health, illness, financial aspects as well, remember, these are only temporary. Your resilience is what's going to bring you and carry you over into this new cycle. Remember, our greatest value is not necessarily money. It's not our material things in our physical world. It's what we give our attention to. And especially when we all align that together, we realize our greatest power is us. Be aware too that this is a great collective awakening that's occurring. It's going to be intense. And as more and more people tap into this energy, it can also manifest physically and psychologically for each and every one of us in different ways. It can be intense feelings, you can even feel discomfort, right? Physically, emotionally, even too with change, right? Especially when release is happening. Let go of what you did do or what you didn't do. It's going to come in even too and manifest as a way that shifts our outlook, shifts our perspective, as well as our focus on our actions, what we invest our energy into, what you turn your attention towards, and in what you value most and hold most dear in life. So with the Earth aligning with the constellation Scorpio, which is also, I will say, the Stargate to Andromeda, the heart of Scorpio, the super red giant Antares, underneath the sun in Scorpio, all being aligned, expect this portal to offer you this deep transformation. Antares is the rival of Mars, and he really focuses on matters of the heart. He gets to the heart of the thing, like heart of the matter. Know what I meant, know what I said, but either way. This is where he gets to this place that touches us really deeply, and then he concentrates all of that into a point of intense power. And then instead of Mars, where destruction is concerned, He offers us purification. He compels us to break down our egoic structures in order to liberate our soul. It's incredibly potent, it's incredibly powerful, and because he's the rival of Mars, he transforms destructive energy and purifies it. So aggressiveness could be focused into spiritual passion, drive, so that we can connect with our highest heart and embrace the love consciousness over the ego-based attachments. Now, because of this scorpionic energy, remember, scorpionic energy thrives in the dark. This portal will encourage us, each and every one of us, to fearlessly explore our deepest fears, our hidden wounds, all parts of our psyche that we've suppressed, so that when we shine brightest in the dark. And Antares along the way is going to be offering us this fierce, loyal protection as we dive deeper, especially with the sun. It's passion, it's truth. We've got Venus there too. Keep in mind with that. She's our planet of our heart's desires. She's going all in. It's all or nothing. This is wherever you've been yielding to others, right? Deepest fears, fear of confrontation even, dealing with situations or consenting either consciously or subconsciously to things, motives, people, situations that lack virtue, right? Dealing with people that don't have your best interests at heart, or to even within ourselves, focusing on those egoic kind of aspects, right? Those materialistic aspects that are more self-centered. Oh my goodness, I tell you what, Mercury retrograde, I am hugging you. But this is where with this portal, it helps us with seeing something greater, something bigger than just ourselves, looking past everything that's arbitrary, right? Also too, spotlighting where there's monopolies, there's abuse of powers, where there's jealousy, where there's cheating that's occurring, and helping us arrive maybe, oh my goodness, rise higher than it and connect with our higher heart. Embrace that love consciousness, especially over the ego-based attachments, and spotlight where all of those ego attachments are. And because the scorpionic energy really thrives in the dark, it's all about transmutation. It's healing, it's freedom, it's liberation. Anything that we've suppressed, looked the other way of, avoided, felt helpless against, this is going to bring all of that. This 1111 portal is going to bring all of that to the surface, especially with that scorpionic energy, and allow us this moment between this next month, this window of healing, transmutation, and freedom. I will also say too, Antares offers us this amazing amount of protection in it. So even though we'll be or feel at times as uncomfortable as it can feel, discomforting, right? At our most vulnerable places, diving deep into those most vulnerable places, he's encouraging us to take action. And he's also offering us that protection. So what I love too about him is that he's known as the Watcher of the West, which is one of the 4 ancient royal stars that's linked to Archangel Uriel. Oh my goodness, seriously. Thank you guys so much. I am just stuttering and stammering. So if you guys are giggling along with me and struggling with that too, I am sending you so many hugs right now. But either way, he is one of the 4 ancient royal stars that's linked to Archangel Uriel, the angel of wisdom, light and divine. Most importantly, illumination. This is where, with his link being one of the 4 ancient royal stars for us, he's offering us, just like Sophia, the choice, right? New beginning when it comes to intuition, especially where we've been stuck in the middle between a difficult choice, where we've remained stagnant, where we've seen stalemates, indecisions, or even confusion. All of this, he's coming in to help us face it and balance the scales. Shine light on those shadows, embrace those dualities, because each and every part of us is what makes us whole, right? That's what makes us uniquely us. It's what gives us that presence in our partnerships, in our dualities, in our relationships, in our choices, and in our decisions. They're going to be helping you all of this during this time, all of the planetary actions and transits during this time, and we'll get into it, are all going to be helping you with trusting your intuition. You're going to be tapped in and you're going to be guided during this time. You are not alone. You're going to have that support. Now, what I also find fascinating too is, so not only is Antares the Stargate to Andromeda, but in ancient China, he's also known as the Azure Dragon, which I positively melt by that. I'm just saying. But this is where not only is he all about protection, transmutation, wisdom, divine illumination, but in ancient China, as the Azure Dragon of the East, he connects his energy to creation, fortune, and potential. So just like Mars, he breaks down things of the ego so that we can make room for our true soul ascension and our true soul transmutation that leads us towards liberation. Now, I will also say, with all these beginnings, the opportunities that are becoming in, for Virgos especially, this is where we've got strength, inspiration, vitality, and passion coming into new ventures. Particularly, career will be highlighted during this time over the next month as well. This is going to require new action, but you're going to get the sense of freedom. The reason why I say that as well is because we've got Venus in Scorpio going all in with what our heart desires most, what we want our future to look like, what we want our destiny to really be. She's grounding that home within our root chakra. We also just had Mars being amplified with the conjunction of Mercury, both in Sagittarius and our fourth house, focusing on home and family. Jupiter just so happens to also be going retrograde on today, 11/11, with this 11/11 portal just as it opens. And remember, Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter's in our 11th house. That's hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term aspirations. Also our social networks, our humanitarian efforts, our community. This is where Jupiter is now going retrograde. He's going into this place of reflection to make sure that what we want is truly what we're aligned to. And he'll be in retrograde all the way through April. So we've got time with this, but he will be in retrograde in this point of true wisdom, reflection, right? As to how we achieve our long-term goals. And keep in mind, oh, and the Fool is at the bottom. What? We'll talk about this. Oh my goodness. But this is where, sorry, I got distracted. But this is where Jupiter is truly giving us a lot of power. Not only is he now the 5th planet that's going to be in retrograde. So right now, while we're in this portal, we've got Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus all in retrograde. There's this big point of reflection. Jupiter as well is also trine with Saturn. And right now, they are within 30 minutes of each other, like at 0 degrees. Full shoes kind of journey. Heart as light as a feather. Structure, discipline, legacy, being grounded and exalted with Jupiter's lofty dreams, hopes, long-held aspirations, being grounded into our reality. These two are building a bridge in such a beautiful way. And I will also say, we've got the grand water trine. We've got the minor water trine as well, ebbing and flowing like a river of time and emotion all throughout November. And we also happen to have a half moon on November 11th here as the portal is opening. So this half moon is in Leo in our 12th house of spirituality. This is like your hidden talents, your hidden skills, your psychic abilities, your intuition, uncovering hidden enemies within and surrounding you. This whole thing with Leo, I mean, center stage, spotlight being shown on every single bit of it, being seen for each part that makes you uniquely you in your story. So with the half moon in Leo to top this off, as soon as the portal opens, he's going to be increasing your desires to express your creativity. This portal is going to open you up between all of this. It's going to open your heart. It's going to open and expand your awareness as well, in especially your role and what that means. And I don't mean just like your role and how you define you, but there is that reflection of the self. It's also your role in your life that you play. the role that you play at home, the role that you play in your family, in your friendships, in your support circle, the role that you play with controlling and paving the way towards your future, your goals, what you want to build, what you want to create, how you want to contribute, and what you need and want to achieve and receive. It's all going to be helping you make sure that the relationships that you cord yourself to are mutually supportive, that cherish and honor reciprocity as the highest value. Like I say, our biggest value is not money. It's our attention, right? That's what really drives any type of energetic transformation or exchange in a lot of ways. So all of this energy coming in, especially during this 11:11 portal, as we pivot from perfectionism to presence in all that we do, the roles that we play, the relationships that we hold, it's all going to be helping you ensure that what you invest your time, your energy into is aligned to your values. It's aligned to your purpose. It's all going to be helping ensure that your vision and your success in life lights you up, puts you on a path of true freedom and true fulfillment in all your authenticity, in all your passion, and in all your truth. And with it being the universal year of 9, let's not forget that. We are closing out a 9-year cycle, right? We're walking into 2026, the year of the Great Reset, the Big 10. In the year of 9, this 11:11 portal is allowing each and every one of us this immense opportunity to release what no longer serves us, clear karmic cycles, let go of old patterns, limiting beliefs, so that as we ascend under that 12:12 portal, the Ascension Gate portal, we walk into 2026, the year of this Great Reset, where we can start our new 9-year cycle being completely reborn and connected together in trust and in truth. If you just got goosebumps, my ear is ringing too. I cannot help it. Let me know in the comments below. Put a heart in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, whatever it is, because this is where, especially with the King of Pentacles, it's all about your attention in how you achieve your long-term goals, what that means to you, what that looks like to you. Does it still align to your values? How you define success, how you achieve wealth, how you appreciate, celebrate, share prosperity, how you remain dedicated to your stability in your foundations and be that wise, charismatic leader, especially as you journey into the big year of 10, the Great Reset, the Great Awakening in a lot of ways, with the Fool's Shoes energy, the start of something new that fills you up with wonder, that fills you up with optimism, that gives you fulfillment in your adventure, in your path, and allows you to truly encounter and embrace the new with the innocence where your heart is as light as a feather. It also has a lot to do with how you focus on your craft, right? And like I say, we'll get into it, but new career, education, learning something new. Uranus is now in the 9th house, in our house of expansion. Not only are we focusing Uranus, why did I say Uranus? Jupiter. No, Uranus, I said it right. Oh my goodness. I just tell you what, guys, thanks for putting up with me when we are going through Mercury retrograde. For some odd reason, I am very much impacted by it by the last couple days. But either way, this is where, with Uranus now moving back into the 9th house of expansion, away from our 10th house, which remember, 10th house, that's honors, achievements, how you're seen, career as well. Now we're going into this reflection period of expansion, right? So he's really asking us, like, when it comes to your career, is there more that you want to learn? Is there something else that also, too, that you want to add into the mix that truly aligns you to your goals, especially with Jupiter now being into this point of reflection as well with the retrograde? Is there something more that you feel you want to master with it, dive deeper into? This is where they're giving you all of this strength and this confidence so that no matter what you do, what you decide, what direction, what additions you take on with your roles, maybe even a different role, a new definition, a new title, whatever it is in your life, and that could be life, career, like relationships, family, home, all of it. This is where they're giving you this true sense of freedom that lights you up with confidence, right? That lets you pursue each and every bit of it, especially with that 9th house now with Uranus. And remember, he's breakthroughs. He's surprises. He likes to shake things up. He's giving you all of the self-empowerment and the courage that you need to do anything that you put your mind to. I will also say too, Pluto is now direct. Pluto's this type of planet where he's got all of this empowerment, right? During his point of reflection, he was helping us channel this inner spiritual warrior. Now he's direct in our 6th house of work, service, and in Aquarius. Innovation, thinking outside the box. Truly, he wants you to use this energy. He's empowering you with his energy, going all in with how you invent your roles, your life, your path. And he's allowing these new insights to come through that truly aren't the average, what we were always preconditioned to, but instead he's creating these new ways, allowing us to work smarter, not harder, new innovations, new tech explorations. I will also say too, and add, during this 11/11 portal, as soon as it opens, the northern Taurid meteor shower is set to peak overnight. So if you're in a dark sky, by all means, check it out, because this is where our 9 of Cups is truly here. It's making room for this. So the northern Taurid meteor shower is burning away all of the emotional burdens. Pluto is direct with all of the innovation. It's freeing us up so that we can truly be empowered with this energy that brings us to pleasures, happiness, attainment, manifesting success. And like I say too, especially with this portal, pay attention to your thoughts and your intuition, because what you manifest and align with, the frequency that you formulate, that you create, is going to manifest much faster than you're aware of it. It's going to be there where the universe is responding, with the veil being so thin, in such a way that is so quick. It'll happen, and it'll happen before you even realize, like, oh my goodness, well, thank you, like, kind of energy. So this is where, especially with the Taurid meteor shower, it's burning away all these emotional burdens to make room as we gain this energetic renewal. Connect with our intuition, our inner strength. Remember too, we also just had this super full moon, the brightest super full moon of all of 2025, in Taurus, exalted in our 9th house of expansion as well. We're still feeling that energy coming into this portal. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But either way, this is where, alongside this Taurid meteor shower, it's not only renewing our energy, connecting us with our intuition, our inner strength, but it's giving us this focal point of stability, patience, and my favorite, self-love. I will also say, it just so happens, for anyone that's been paying attention, that 3i Atlas will also be reappearing in the pre-dawn sky just as soon as this portal opens on 11/11 as well. And for those that have been paying attention, it's not just a meteor, right? Let's just be real about this. We are also in the age of Aquarius. So if you haven't seen that video, by all means check it out. But this is where we get a reappearance, another strengthening of the veil thinning when it comes to what exactly is 3i Atlas and how it's helping us in a lot of ways, or I should say how they are helping us. So just be aware. Also too, on the 11/11 portal, as it's opening, through all of this energy, this is the time, especially with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, wherever it's important to ask yourself, what do you want? What are you becoming? Because as you manifest, as you ground your intentions with what you do want, not what you fear, so that you align yourself with this shift in your reality of what you truly see, not steer away from, this is where it's going to highlight to get out of this type of energy, right? Financial instability, being unconfident, having or being afraid to take initiative, feeling like you're suffocating when it comes to love, relationships that aren't focused on reciprocity. that don't cherish and honor each other, right? That don't create a stable foundation, where there's overdependence, where there's also too much debt. All of it, even the finances, are being awakened in this awareness. So this is where it's really wanting you to get out of this mentality and instead move away from it with the Six of Swords and go on this transition, or exit away from past sorrows or from overbearing sorrows, things that leave us unconfident or uncomfortable in the unknown, and instead move towards a place of healing, of transmutation, right? Moving away and toward, more importantly, a place of balance, a place of symmetry, integrating the wisdom, letting us stand in that inspiration in action kind of energy. So it's all about, when you manifest, shift your reality to truly see what you want to align to, not what you want to steer away from. So especially with this Taurian energy that's really all about grounding yourself in the here and now, especially with us being Virgos, this is where, for Virgos, it's going to highlight us to really ask questions like, which routines serve my highest self, align me to my future that I want to be aligned to, not move away from? Which routines are simply habits out of rigidity, there we go, or perfectionism? Also too, asking ourselves, is my pursuit of perfectionism helping or hindering me? Where can I hold presence instead and be okay with all the imperfections and embrace all of them, just like the dance, right? The ebb and the flow of the minor trine, grand water trine, and the major grand water trine as well. This is a time too to simplify your environment and your intentions. Don't overthink them, because they don't need perfection, but they do need your presence. They do need you. This is the time to truly honor each and every part of you, because that's what taps you in to your Christ consciousness code. Honor your skills. Align your daily practices with your highest service, your highest timeline. With this 1111 portal, Virgos will be urged, cannot stress this enough, to focus on what you truly want from your partnerships as well. Take back your power. Find that middle ground where you feel heard, where you feel appreciated, where you feel emotionally fulfilled, so that you can find and commit to lasting love, especially with Venus here in Scorpio. She's wanting all the love that you've been truly avoiding or closed off to. She's opening you up. She wants you to go all in. But this is about honoring you, what leads you to that fulfillment that allows you to truly commit to lasting love. I will also say too, it includes self-love. So holistic well-being, inner harmony may also be in the forefront of your mind and your actions between November 11th and December 12th during this whole portal. So that could be in ways of like creating a balanced, healthy lifestyle that aligns your mind, body, and soul. This could also be reconnecting with your inner child, remembering what brings you delight. With Jupiter's presence too, just moving away from the 10th house into the 9th house, this next month may be bringing expansion through new opportunities that boost your public image, lead to a new career transformation, as well as a new pursuit through, or new prospects through your social networks. Because we've got our 3rd house lit up, we've got our 4th house lit up, we've got our 11th house lit up during this time as well. So, and remember, our 3rd and our 11th house especially, on top of the 9th house of our house of expansion, our 2 most social houses are going to be amplified. So be open to the prospects that come in, the new relationships, the new opportunities, because they will be boosting your public image or lead to a career transformation. And 2, as you let go and liberate yourself from limiting beliefs, being too hard on yourself, feeling like you're not enough, capitalize on this potential, utilizing your potential. And if that resonates, put a heart in the comments below, because it's all about and truly the time to believe in your abilities, believe in your skills, believe in your talents, because with this portal being open between now and December 10th, it's going to be helping helping you make your professional dreams your reality as you write your story, especially when it comes to the Three of Cups being in reverse. So if you've been isolating yourself due to fear of gossip, because remember, we're in Scorpio season, there is hidden truths coming out, especially with that conjunction that we just had with Mercury and with Mars. Oh my goodness, truths are being said. Maybe from you, maybe you're hearing from them or about them. It can be manipulative energy as well, right? So this is where, especially if something has happened here in this last week with that energy being amplified, whether it be whatever makes you feel like you need to social distance or cancel events. Maybe it's even just the colder weather. You're getting into that hermit mode of home and family. You got the slippers on. You're comfy. You're cozy at home. You don't want to go out, right? This is the time truly to say, no, wait a minute. I'm going to go. And two, same thing, especially with health and wellness. It's like if you've been like me, where it's like lately you've been maybe, I like to very lovingly say I've been putting on my winter warmth, but I looked in the mirror and I'm like, ooh, maybe there's a little too much. So if you're like me and you're like, okay, maybe I need to start getting into the routine of working out again. My muscles, I'm doing a princess wave, but the whole arm wants to be activated. Let's just put it there, right? It's an all-in approach with the whole arm, not just the wrist or the hand. This is where if you're feeling like, hey, you know what? I need to get out to the gym, but I don't feel like it. This is the time to make each and every one, simple, small adjustments, and let those changes be kind. Let those improvements be kind, not something that you have to do, right? So do what inspires you, especially during this portal, as you rewrite your story. And two, as you work with this energy, declutter a small space or a routine so that it becomes your physical mirror of release. Release this social distancing, the urge to isolate, whatever has made you feel that way too, with the distrust, right? What's put you in that poverty. And instead, embody that Queen of Cups energy, because it's going to allow you to truly create this physical mirror of release and consider making small changes, whether it be your sleep, your nutrition, your movement, your actions, to restore balance and let improvement be kind to you. As you revision your role, whether it be work, relationship, home, family, let it infuse more meaning and presence into what you do over efficiencies. What you contribute, hold meaning, hold presence. And I will also say, be and provide the emotional strength led by intuition with empathy in all that you do when you're tapped in with your psychic being heightened beyond belief during this time. As we awaken to our highest timeline, shift our perspectives, our outlooks, our motivations, and open ourselves up to that mirror of manifestation with the universe in all of the frequency of creativity and creative flow. I will also take two during this time that as this portal is open, there was one flipped and I didn't know that. There we go. Let's talk about it. But as this portal is open, as we create these mirrors in our physical environment, now is the time truly to re-envision your role, whether it be work, relationship, home, family, something when it comes to the synchronicities and how you receive them. So when synchronicities and intuitive nudges come in during this time between November 12th and December 12th, note them down. Don't overanalyze them. Don't overthink them. Don't read into them. Let them just inform you and be open to receiving them. That way they don't overwhelm you, because this is where you're going to receive the good news, right? This is where Spirit is going to be like nudging you in a lot of ways, giving you the charisma, filling you with the excitement, but urging you to truly explore new routes, new ways, new roles, new ways to identify in your freedom that help you establish your freedom, whether that be in your future, your goals, the systems that you have around you, your friendships, your family, your home life, how you define all of it, how you define and align to your values with your vision, your success, it's going to be urging. They are all going to be urging you. And as you can see, he's looking up. Now is the time to just receive and let them inform you. Don't overthink them. Don't try to control them with the ego either. Just let them come in. Now, what's really fun about this portal, I will also say, is there's a ritual that you can do, because this is the time truly to make wishes, right? But it's not about flipping a switch. It requires action, intent, your thoughts, your presence. So there's some things that you can do during this time. And it doesn't have to just be on November 11th. It can be anywhere between November 11th and December 12th. But it's kind of this ritual of 12 wishes. So anytime between November 11th and 12/12, ask yourself, what do I truly want to experience next? What am I ready to receive? What do I want to heal? What do I want to release? And what do I want to attract? They can be big, they can be small. They can be long-term, they can be short-term. It's a brainstorm. Write each and every one down. Nothing should be discluded. This is the time, as you brainstorm all of them, as you then look at all of them, select 12. Okay? They're going to be probably tied to your past with what you want to let go, how you want to welcome and be open to simple pleasures of influence in your life, how you want to lead with gentle compassion, just throwing these out there, where you want to be liberated, where you want to see a start of a new phase that transforms you in some way, shape, or form. They can also be something that allows you to truly walk towards your victory, achieve success, advancement in career, making significant progress in some area of your life, some aspect of your life, where you can receive respect, validation, have greater balance and harmony, reciprocity in your life, where especially you can move away from deceptions, betrayals, let them go, or see, uncover, be more tuned in to ulterior motives that have led you feeling isolated or have been said behind your back that are not truths, and instead allow you to stand in your spiritual truth, rise in your hidden wisdom, and aligned with your spirituality, so that you can truly take action in a new challenge, new victory, new conquest, making decisions with a move, in leadership, achieving prosperity, wherever your dreams. Allow innovation and create structure with a new beginning, with personal power, your true power. They can incorporate every bit of it, right? Long-term, short-term, doesn't matter. How big, how small, doesn't matter. It's what resonates with you. Select 12 of them from these brainstorms, right? Write each one down on a slip of paper, fold them all identically 3 times, and as you do, silently say, I am surrendering this wish to the divine plan. Let it manifest for my highest good. Place all of these 12 folded strips into a jar or a small box, doesn't matter, whatever you've got, whatever speaks to you. Charge it with a crystal if you feel the need to as well. Close the lid, hold that jar, that box in your palms, and visualize this white gold light surrounding it. As you do that, affirm these wishes are pure. These wishes are aligned with my soul's highest path. Release them with faith, love, and gratitude. The universe is now working, or I should say, you should say, know what I meant. Oh my goodness. Seriously, if you're laughing right along with me with how tongue-tied I am, I'm hugging you right now. I so am. Okay, so let's try this again. So as you're holding this box or the jar and you're visualizing the gold white light around it, right? What you want to say or affirm in your energy is that these wishes are pure and that they're aligned with your soul's highest path. Also, too, say to this energy, to the ethers, I release them with faith, with love, with gratitude. The universe is now working in my favor. And then starting, if you do this all on November 11th or whichever, starting with the next day after you do them, could be November 12th, whatever day you choose, right? But for the next consecutive 11 days after you do this, remove one slip each and every day, but don't read it. Hold it for a moment. Closed, right? You've folded it 3 times, right? Hold that piece of paper still folded up in your hand and say, I surrender this to the universe. I trust that whatever it is being taken care of in divine timing and in divine order. And then safety first, as I like to always put it, safely burn it and surrender it to the ethers. On the 12th day, after all 12 of these wishes have been brought out and burned, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. We'll talk about this. But on the 12th day, when all of these have been taken out, take time to sit in the stillness, meditate and reflect on the whole process, your experience, the energies that you felt with each and every one, each and every day, each and every part of the process. Light a candle and offer gratitude and say, I am grateful for every wish that I've released, every dream that's now taking form. I trust in the timing. I trust the process, and I trust myself. And then once that all happens, if you guys think of it, by all means, come back to this channel, this video, and let me know what manifests between November 11th and 12/12 for you, because there's something great coming in, especially with these 12 wishes as you manifest them and give them, surrender them with gratitude to the ethers. So right away, spiritually, with the spirit animal totems as well, this is just gorgeous. I mean, we've got the dog, which is basically friendship, your support systems, right? We've got the orca whale, get ready for a new adventure. And get ready to tap into your infinite possibilities and your infinite potential with the unicorn. So with the dog, this is basically about saying to the universe, today I will love without condition. My energy, my enthusiasm, our inspiration in action. I choose to be happy. I choose to be a protector. I know I'm protected. And I know that I am a friend and surrounded by the friendships in my life with love and light. And like I say, get ready for an adventure. Dare to do things differently and sing your wild song, because it's not about perfectionism. It's about your presence. This is the time, particularly, get ready to manifest your travel dreams, especially if it's home front relocation due to a career, wanting to live in a place that you've always loved and always thought of as home. This is the time to attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Know that friends and family, again, are your treasures and they surround you. This is the time to be brave, because you have more power within you than you realize. And especially when all of us are awakening together during this awakening gate portal, we are tapping in to a collective consciousness, our Christ conscious code, in a way that truly taps into infinite possibilities. Because in a multiverse, remember, all of those opportunities are already there. It just depends on which one you choose. And that's why the 12/12 wishes ritual is going to be so incredibly beautiful. It's like cherry picking out from the multiverse what your highest timeline is going to look like, what you want it to look like, what horizon you want to walk towards. This is embracing the magic of love that surrounds you each and every day, knowing that beauty truly transforms you, knowing that synchronicities, coincidences, symmetries are going to be coming in, and they're meant to truly guide you as spirits of light. This is the time to let go and release any type of thing that weighs you down when it comes to limited beliefs, thinking you're not enough, being afraid to move forward, waiting for perfectionism, maybe being stuck in pessimism, distrust, right? Wounding from the past that's basically hindering you. Abandon all of that. Go beyond the ordinary and write the legendary into your future. Now, before we go as well, I do just want to look at our major arcana. For anyone that does music therapy, I cannot stress it enough. This is the time to truly tap into those frequencies, because it'll be helping you manifest much faster than you realize between now and December 12th. And I mean, look at this. As our major arcana, this is all about divine feminine energy with a 13, new beginnings, creation consciousness, building foundations that liberate you, transform you in this scorpionic energy, with Antares supporting you, protecting you each and every day along the way. So what we pulled for music therapy is G, and then what we pulled for color therapy is teal. So I truly, seriously am sending you guys so much love and light. If you guys have put up with me and all of my tongue-tiedness, is that a word? Either way. If you like the way that I read, if you want to become a part of the Honey Sea Star family, please by all means like, share, and subscribe. Like and hype, because truly each and every one of you guys, your comments, your likes, your subscribes, your hypes, every interaction, your views, your time and energy, listening to these messages, inviting them in, receiving them, are what elevate them to help them get to the ears that need to hear them so that we can all rise together as a collective. So I am sending you guys so much love and light. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.